Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Arizona because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Choice Broadband is always expanding the service area here on the Navajo Nation for Choice Broadband high-speed internet. Visit the district office nearest you to get started or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
Hi, everybody. This is Sports Zone Radio's Floyd Simmons. Here at the Sports Zone, we are proud to offer award-winning sports coverage. We spend countless hours and miles on the road for our digital radio broadcasts, live video productions, and exhausting hours editing the best video content in the market. If you're a coach or athletic director, talk to us about shooting your school or team's photography. I guarantee you, no one will work harder to do it better. Contact us for pricing and samples. The number to call is 928-358-7905. That's 928-358-7905.
This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio. Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at SportsZone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Welcome in, everybody, to Northland Basketball. Welcome back to Ganado for another broadcast of Northland Basketball. Good to have you with us, everybody, as we get set to bring you Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. The boys' game between the Ganado Hornets and Monument Valley is coming up here in just a moment. And you couldn't ask for a wider disparity in the rankings. The Ganado boys come in ranked, number 43 in the state. They have struggled this year, but you know what? They've grown and they've gotten better, and we've seen them in times over the past few weeks when they have demonstrated an improved basketball team. But a win tonight would be monumental for them. It would be one of the big wins in Ganado's recent history if they can knock off the number 3 ranked Monument Valley Mustangs. And the Mustangs are getting introduced right now to the fans that have made the trip with them here from Kayenta to the game. El Brandon Baggio getting his name announced to the crowd. Roberto Flores announced a moment ago. Also in the starting lineup, Jaden Redhouse. Here is another starter, Darian Sullivan. And Dorian is going to start this game tonight along with Coy Phillips, who has just been introduced for the Monument Valley Mustangs. And now the home team will get their introduction. For their head coach, Chad Mescal. One of those starters, Elzayan Key. Also starting tonight, Jacob Yazzie. Keyshawn Brown and Ewan Lau. Are in the starting lineup. And then finally, Grant Paddock is the 5th starter for the Ganado Hornets. Let's just get those guys registered as we prepare ourselves to bring you tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball. It is, of course, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Ball is thrown up, tipped and controlled by Ganado. We're underway, everybody, with Northland Basketball. An exclusive presentation of the Sports Zone And brought to you by our great friends at Choice Broadband. Ganado with the first shot. It's no good, and then the follow by Jacob Yazzie is going to roll off. And also, no good. Inside it goes, and the first shot is good for Jaden Redhouse. So Jaden and squad open up the scoring in this one, making it 2-0, and then Coy Phillips for the rebound. Long outlet. The Ganado Hornets trying to work it, and they're going to step out of bounds with it. Now Brandon Bijo brings it into front court. Calls out the play. Zayn Key with the tough task of guarding him defensively, and he's able to force the 5-second call. Well, good defense. He was all over him like Velcro. And 5 seconds later, Ganado's got the ball back. 2-0 Monument Valley in front. This boys' game underway here now. Would be a monumental upset for Ganado to win this game. Zayn Key tried to come to a stop, and in the process twisted his ankle. He's going to hobble his way back on defense and then get out of the game for a moment, hopefully just a moment. The guy that replaces him is Bryant Smith. And it's Monument Valley's opportunity. Pull-up jumper on the left side, about 16 feet out there. And it is perfect for Roberto Flores. Keyshawn Brown sets a little screen for his teammate Ewan Lau. And now the backside cut. Try to feed it on the baseline. Pull up is good for Grant Paddock. That's a really nice looking jump shot. Paddock elevated, got a lot of air underneath himself, and connected on that long shot. There's a three on the way, and no good for Flores. Rebounded, and then an offensive foul. I believe that was Redhouse who was in the wrong place for that, and it was. First foul of the game on Jaden Redhouse. First Monument Valley foul. Keyshawn Brown handling the ball. And the nice cut. The feed puts Ewan Lau in perfect position. He lays it in. And we're tied, everybody. 4-4 here with 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Flores thought about it. Coy Phillips step back three is on the way. That's perfect. Give the assist to Roberto. And give the big three for Coy Phillips. Keyshawn hesitated, and then the defense didn't step out on him, so he shot that one anyway. The Mustangs, the runner no good. Rebound, and a foul. Two-shot foul. Ewan Lau picks up his first foul of the game. Take it back. I thought Ewan was the guy right there. Bryant Smith is the guy that gets called for the foul. 2 shots coming up for Jaden Redhouse. First one is no good. Jaden will get another one here. This is game 2 of tonight's broadcast doubleheader. We have no broadcast activity tomorrow, but we will be in Snowflake on Wednesday as Sal Brandon Bijo. Perfect from three-point land. And his first points of the game. And a takeaway and a long pass. Controlled by Roberto and a beautiful pass. Give Burt the assist. Jaden Redhouse the points. That was beautiful. Coach Mescal is going to have to call a timeout for Ganado. Regroup his troops because all of a sudden, Monument Valley has, I don't know, it seems so quiet, but they scored 8 unanswered points now to go up 12-4. This is Northland Basketball. It's presented by the Sports Zone. Here's a word from our presenting sponsors of the Player of the Game. That's White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Stand by, everybody.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Off the inbound, Monument Valley had a temporary takeaway. Ganado got it back, and well done by Brian Smith to force it up there and get the shot and end an 8-0 run by the Mustangs. Bijo comes off the screen, sets up wide open, and silky smooth on the perfect three-point make. Bounce pass inside, and then back out to Keyshawn Brown for 3. That's off the mark. The Mustangs will control. To Flores. Now Bijo in the corner. Back outside to Roberto. Coy Phillips trying to take the entry pass, and coming around defensively to take it away is Ewan Lau for the Hornets. Ganado. The penetration, then back outside to Brown. Ganado was sent. They sent Elzayan Key to the bench earlier. He was one of the starters. We haven't seen him since he went out with maybe a tweaked ankle. Hope that he's okay. There's a steal, a takeaway, and the guy doing the job to get it away from Monument Valley, and then hit the shot from outside. Here's Dorian Sullivan. Dorian with his first three-point make for the Mustangs. This one will go up from over the top, and Keyshawn Brown couldn't make the shot for the Hornets. 18-6. Yep, your eyes are not deceiving you. And now Monument Valley will make some changes. Let's see who's checking in here. Miles Yazzie has come in, Kerry Nash onto the floor, and Kean Mann as well. So it's Monument Valley's basketball. This is Roberto Flores. Off to El Brandon, Bijo, and then back to Flores, and that's going to rim out no good. And it's down to Ganado. They'll have the basketball here. 1:49 remaining in the first quarter. Keyshawn gets it away. Ewan Lau the drive, and that's going to come off the mark. Kean Mann the rebound. To the corner. Flores skips it to the left angle. And then a travel is called on Miles Yazzie. So we'll see what Ganado can do. Well, they're not going to hit the shot. And then Kean Mann commits the foul. That'll be the first foul in the game on Kean. 18-6. Mustangs inbound. Nice reverse lay-in by Brian Smith. Smith has 4 points early on for Ganado. Elzayan Key has returned for the Hornets, by the way, and he looks like he's moving pretty good after that initial tweak of the ankle. And look at how Brandon Baggio get to the corner. And the pull-up and the make. And the steal now. And Brandon going to finish with the lay-in. So just like that, he's got 11 points in the game. 40 seconds to complete the quarter. Runner, Elzayan Key. Could not make that shot. And the pull-up is blocked. Grant Paddock blocks Flores' shot. Roberto is able to save it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And how about that nice long-range deuce? Shot is good for Kian Mann. Final 10 seconds right here. Ganado's got the basketball. And that runner is going to be high off the glass. No good. 2 seconds. Monument Valley not going to be able to get a shot away before the buzzer sounds. End the quarter. That's how it goes in the first period. And this highly ranked Monument Valley team, number 3 in the state, they lead Ganado 25-8 at the end of the first quarter. And that guy right there, he's lighting them out. Lighting them up. Torching them. Now Brandon Baggio. Stand by for the second quarter, everybody. Northland Basketball is brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Choice Broadband is always expanding the service area here on the Navajo Nation for Choice Broadband high-speed internet. Visit the district office nearest you to get started or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Hardworking putback basket for Monument Valley and Miles Yazzie, who starts out the scoring in the second quarter and makes it. Monument Valley 27, Ganado 8. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hornets Pavilion. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. This is Elzayan Key, and he is fouled before he gets the pass away. And the guy that fouled him for Monument Valley is Roberto Flores. And that should be foul number 3 in the game on MV. 1 single foul on Ganado so far in the game. Second quarter underway. Northland Basketball brought to you by Choice Broadband. Keyshawn Brown working the ball and gets it out of the corner. Elzayan Key. And he is going to try to Euro step his way in for a shot. That's off the mark, tipped out. And they're going to say it's off of Ethan Billy, who's coming to the Ganado lineup. I thought it was more off Key and Mann right there, but, you know, I'm not right on the spot. Start the second quarter, the Mustangs, number 3 in the state, have Brandon Baggio, Roberto Flores. There's Kerry Nash handling the ball outside to Miles Yazzie. And the 5th is Kian Mann. And on the other side, as we watch the release, look at that, the pressure there, had to run, and sliding to his left on the release, the shot is good for Brandon Baggio. How many guys you know make that shot look as easy as Brandon just did? 14 points in the game, and he steals it. Got the hand right in the passing lane, takes it right away from Keyshawn Brown. The reverse for Roberto is no good, but he got fouled. Flores going to the foul line. And now Brandon Baggio is putting on another clinic for us here tonight in this one. Grant Paddock is the guy that got called for the foul for Ganado. There's the shot. I mean, just gorgeous. Just take the pass and catch and release for Brandon. Flores at the line, and he makes 1 out of 2. Inbound for the Hornets, and they'll bring it up into front court. Elzayan Key, Grant Paddock, going to step past the defender, and Paddock with a nice jump shot. He's got a couple of field goals here in this first half. Flores, that three is good for Roberto Flores. First of his from the outside to go down. 34-10. Ganado, if they're not careful, we're going to get a running clock in that second half. By Joe. This one he misses. Rebound Miles Yazzie, and then Grant Paddock rejects the follow. I'm trying to see what is that Grant's got something in his hands. I don't know what that is. Going to see a whole bunch of new guys come in for Monument Valley in just a moment. Kerry Nash on a beautiful feed is going to find himself open underneath, and that's the first bucket of the game for Nash. 36-10. And the ball thrown out of bounds into the Monument Valley bench. Well, here come at least 4 new guys. I think 5 brand new guys into the lineup for Monument Valley. And you know what? At least one of those I don't think is on my list here. Dorian Sullivan is out there on the floor. Sean Shorty has come in. That's, I believe, Sean right there. It is. Shorty was just right on his distance with the shot make there. Sequoia Jacobs has entered the lineup for the Mustangs as they get a bunch of, we'll say, other guys into the lineup. 2-shot foul on Sullivan. Let's see who else is in this lineup. Jaden Redhouse back out there on the floor. And there is that mysterious number 21, who I'm going to have to do some more research on, figure out who that is. Ganado has Jacob Yazzie at the line. Jacob does not catch that one, Keith. Well, Dorian Sullivan is 21. Oh, no, I'm looking for number 11. Okay, that's Leander James. Leander James is that number 11. Am I getting it right? Jacob Yazzie made 1 of 2. Inside, yeah, nicely done. The Mustangs don't look to be skipping a beat with the starters off the floor, most of the starters off. Jacobs with the shot. And a blocked shot out there. That's Sullivan blocking the shot. Comes back down to Alzayanki, and he's going to fly in there and make the shot. First bucket of the game for Key, and Ganado struggling to keep pace. The reverse lay-in, that's going to work for Jacobs. Here come the Hornets into front court. That's Yazzie with it, drops it back to Key, and now Ewan Lau has the ball. He'll try to test that right side, cut off. And Mustangs, they kept up the defensive pressure, and Dorian Sullivan is able to take advantage. He's going to get the steal. Mustangs with Sean Shorty. Step back, shot good. Shorty's got his second 3 in the quarter off the bench for these Mustangs. 46-13. Alzayanki from way downtown, no good. On the way, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report here at halftime. Goes inside to Jacobs and then off of Redhouse's hands, out of bounds. So there it is at 3:07 on the clock in the second quarter. Mustangs, ranked number 3 in the state. Sure taking care of business in the first half. Grant Paddock at the foul line. The jumper no good. Ewan Lau could not follow after the rebound. And then the Mustangs get it back. Here comes MV into front court. Sullivan. Going to see the return of Coy Phillips here in a second. Boy, nice shot. Just forcing it up there, getting it to roll in was Jaden Redhouse. Jaden's got 6 points in the game. Monument Valley has gotten everybody to score except for Leander James. Everybody else on the roster has scored in the game so far. There is a very nice follow. More points for Jaden Redhouse. (50-13). The give and go. And Elzayan unable to make the shot. Paddock's follow. Comes up a little bit short. Rebound. Jaden Redhouse. And now the Mustangs set their offense. In the corner, Jacobs. He's open for 3, and that's going to come up short. Hornets, the pull-up. Lau missed the shot. Paddock got it, and he also got the bucket. And a foul as well. Personal foul called on Sean Shorty. To the foul line goes Grant Paddock, and Grant has 6 in the game. A chance to make it a 3-point play. And a timeout is taken before that opportunity at the line. Let's get a word from White Mountain Regional Medical Center. They bring you the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game at the end of each and every broadcast. We'll have that coming your way in just a bit, everybody. At the end of this one. Closing in on halftime, 50-15, Monument Valley. Stand by.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Paddock able to get the bounce. And it's a 3-point play. So the basket is good at the line. A 35-point first half lead for Monument Valley. Pass goes inside. There's Leander James trying to get into the scoring column. If Leander can score, that means everybody on the Monument Valley roster has scored in this one today. Pull up at the foul line. Elzayan Key missed the shot. Rebound. Lau. Right side, Jacob Yazzie. That's going to be off the front iron. No good. Tipped around. Coy Phillips scoops it up. Coy got thumped a little bit on the side of his face when he got that rebound. He's okay, but he got smacked a little bit. Mustangs, basketball, top of the key. To Coy Phillips, who's not afraid to shoot that 3 out there if you give him some space. And that 3 is on the way, and that's going to rim out no good for the Mustangs. Rebound, this one is good on the putback. Sean Shorty. He's having a great game from the Monument Valley bench. Final 15 seconds of the quarter. Grant Paddock on a great pass. I believe that was Jacob Yazzie. That threw him the pass. Paddock has scored all 9 of his points. Well, 7 of his 9 here in the second quarter. Time running out. Got to get the shot away, and that's going to be a little too high and off the mark. And what a first half for Monument Valley. The number 3 team in the state. Not disappointing anybody with the performance here tonight. 52-17 over Ganado. Yeah, you heard it right. We're going to break it down a bit for you here coming up on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime, everybody. We certainly hope that you are having a great night wherever you are. Listen, in spite of the fact that there's very little drama about the outcome of this one, at least through one half of basketball, we have a lot of people watching out there. So thank you for that. We appreciate you spending some time with us tonight at the start of what's going to be a pretty busy week of broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball. Here at the Sports Zone, our coverage is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And our halftime report is on the way next. Big lead for Monument Valley. Stand by, everybody.
Broadband is now available to more homes on the Navajo Nation than ever before. Visit the Choice NTUA Wireless District office nearest you to get started, or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Ace Hardware of the White Mountains is always there, always ready to meet your cold weather needs. Keep your pathway clear with snow shovels and ice melt. Keep the kids entertained with a variety of snow sleds. Keep the family warm and toasty with bundles of firewood. Keep the grill or stove piping hot with propane at their Pine Top and Overgard stores. And keep the horses fed with alfalfa and Bermuda hay. The cold weather cannot stop the team at Ace Hardware, so visit them today. Ace Hardware in Sholo, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team, and ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Arizona high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the AIA and the Arizona Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hatch Toyota doesn't have salespeople. We've changed how to buy a car. Now a floor product specialist works with you, and they aren't commissioned.
They're on salary, so when you're approached on the lot or in the showroom, you don't have to panic. Nobody's going to give you the bump and hustle to get you to sign on the dotted line because there's simply no pressure to do so. Hatch Toyota is taking the long view.
The view that involves your complete satisfaction with the whole buying experience. An experience we'd even be so bold to call happy. Who doesn't want to be happy?
And buying a new car is a really happy day. It's time to take the stress out of the day and put in the joy.
Shop ahead at hatchtoyota.com. Our entire fleet is at your fingertips.
Then let us know which model you're interested in and make an appointment with one of our floor product specialists.
Hatch Toyota, keeping the White Mountains rolling for 25 years.
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Get our statewide low price guarantee on every new Toyota. Find out more at hatchtoyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Sholo.
Happy New Year from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Just in time for our Valentine's special, we are introducing our new business partner, Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Yeehaw!
With every insured replacement, you can take your sweetheart out for the best prime rib on the mountain. Or choose salmon, sirloin steak, cod, pork chops, chicken, or a variety of other delicious dinners.
You are the best, honey.
And with the Valentine's special, you also get 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. And this year, you could take your Valentine to a VIP experience to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. That's right, we are giving away 2 premium VIP tickets to see George Strait, Chris Stapleton, and Little Big Town live in Phoenix, including VIP parking.
Yes!
Don't miss out on our best Valentine's special.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Welcome back in, everybody, to Ganado, to the Hornet Pavilion. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to April Claremont, the athletic director, and the administration, all the good people at Ganado for the hospitality tonight on our visit here with Northland Basketball. Thank you to the IT department for all the work that they have put in to do the best they can to try to help us provide you a broadcast. It hasn't been easy. The technical challenges have been pretty tough, and there is only a broadcast tonight on YouTube. We do not have a broadcast on Facebook as a result of the challenges. So hopefully you've all found your way here, and we thank you for joining us tonight, everybody, for our broadcast of Northland Basketball, brought to you by Choice Broadband. The halftime report presented by Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and more food from April. Thank you. That's a burrito, I think, or giant tamale or something. Looks great. Let's see. Looking at a couple of your comments on the YouTube chats. Nathan Johnson said, Floyd is my hero. Well, Nathan, your standards are low, but I appreciate it. That's for sure. And there's a little back and forth going on. Somebody who said, way to go, camera 2, great job. And then somebody else said, camera 1 is doing a better job, though. So, yeah, they're going at it. Yeah, and then the guy who commented about camera 2 says, camera 2 already selected as the Sports on Radio camera person of the game. So you got that little thing going on. Let's see, somebody else said, let's see, halftime varsity boys score. Thatcher Eagles 36, Alchesay Falcons 30 in that matchup. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Hornets Pavilion. And it's number 3 Monument Valley taking on number 43 Ganado. And with the disparity in the ranking, the halftime score should come as no surprise. Monument Valley 52, Ganado 18. Ganado was outscored by MV in the first period, 25-8, and then by the same margin, 17 points, Monument Valley outscored Ganado in the second quarter, 27-10. On pace to score 100 points, but with a running clock to be employed in the second half, I'm quite sure Monument Valley will not have the time to get to 100. But it wouldn't be bad to see either, would it? Wouldn't be bad to see either if they could get to that 100-point figure, especially if Ganado can fight their way back in and somehow, some way make it close. But with the pace it would take to get to 100 for Monument Valley, yeah, I doubt that that's possible. Guy leading scoring at halftime is Brandon Bijo for Monument Valley. He's got 14 points in the first half. He has made 4 of his 3-point tries. As a team, they have made 8 3-pointers. Pretty good first half for Monument Valley. All but one guy on the MV roster has scored points in the game, with Bijo leading with 14. A couple of guys have 8 points. Jaden Redhouse and Sean Shorty both have 8 points. Roberto Flores has hit one of those threes. He has got 8 points in the first half. Also, 6 points. 6 points for Roberto. 4 points for Sequoia Jacobs. 3 points for Dorian Sullivan.
Get up on the sides and shoot. You got time. You got a time. Talk it out, talk it out. Where's the guard? You got the ball, guard. Five.
Well, there you go, the final buzzer. And a big win by a count of 82-43, the victory tonight for Monument Valley. And I am telling you, the score, I have no idea where to assess some of the point totals to. I think 3 or 4 of us keeping books here all had problems in the second half. Yeah, I do know this. The final is 82-43. We're gonna go ahead and call it that. Monument Valley gets the win. Our book won't be 100% right, but that's all right too. And we are going to be speaking to the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game. Monument Valley's got a long drive, so we want to try to get them taken care of as soon as possible. So they can get on the road, and that player of the game is going to come from this team led by Randolph Gilmore, their head coach. Those of you who have taken the time to come back and join us after we lost our internet connection a little while ago, thank you for doing that. There wasn't a lot of mystery, was there? You kind of knew who was going to win the game. The question was, what would be the final? And while we determine who the Sports Zone Radio player of the game is, let's grab us a brief timeout, everybody. We'll do that and return to the Hornets Pavilion to let you know who our player of the game is in this one tonight, and give you a final wrap-up on tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Don't go anywhere.
Choice Broadband is a proud sponsor of the 2022 Choice Classic, supporting our young athletes as they compete for the title and demonstrate the values and perseverance that is found throughout our community. To all of our young athletes, we say, keep making us Navajo proud.
Happy New Year from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Just in time for our Valentine's special, we are introducing our new business partner, Cattleman's Steakhouse. Yeehaw! With every insured replacement, you can take your sweetheart out for the best prime rib on the mountain. Or choose salmon, sirloin steak, cod, pork chops, chicken, or a variety of other delicious dinners.
You are the best, honey.
And with the Valentine's special, you also get 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. And this year, you could take your Valentine to a VIP experience to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. That's right, we're giving away 2 premium VIP tickets to see George Strait, Chris Stapleton, and Little Big Town live in Phoenix, including VIP parking. Yes! Don't miss out on our best Valentine special.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Ace Hardware of the White Mountains is always there, always ready to meet your cold weather needs. Keep your pathway clear with snow shovels and ice melt. Keep the kids entertained with a variety of snow sleds. Keep the family warm and toasty with bundles of firewood. Keep the grill or stove piping hot with propane at their Pine Top and Overgard stores. And keep the horses fed with alfalfa and Bermuda hay. The cold weather cannot stop the team at Ace Hardware, so visit them today. Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard.
Time now for the Northland Basketball Wrap-Up Show. A look back at tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball. Presented by Sports Zone Radio.
Well, Northland Basketball Nation, we welcome you back into the Hornets Pavilion at Ganado High School. Final score in the boys game tonight. Well, it was a big win for Monument Valley. 82-43 was the final. Running clock throughout the fourth quarter with a 30-plus point lead at the start of the quarter, and Monument Valley ends up getting the win. The number 3 ranked team in the state, trailing only number 1 Valley Christian and then number 2 Fountain Hills. Both those teams still undefeated. Interesting that that Monument Valley, who had lost to the Holbrook Roadrunners on Saturday. Interesting that the AIA still shows them with an undefeated 15-0 record. I don't quite understand that. But they did have that loss. The first loss on their season was to Holbrook on Saturday, and they bounced back here with the big win tonight over Ganado. Ganado was number 43 coming into the game. And the Hornets' overall record, if it's to be trusted, since I don't think that the Monument Valley record was accurate. Ganado was 0-16 now, or now is 0-16 after this one tonight. Kudos to, I don't know if it was April Claremont, or whoever it was that got the score updated very quickly on the AIA's website, but they did very fast. And again tonight, a win for Monument Valley. Ganado goes to 0-16 on the season. Maybe 0-18 overall is what it is. 0-18 overall, and a region record of 0-12 to, does that even sound right? 0-12? Something seems fishy about that because shouldn't they, I don't know, 0-12? There's 5 teams besides them in the region. I don't know. I'm confused because we were thrown off. We had some network issues, got knocked off our broadcast, and we were scrambling to get that all settled. The book then became very, very disheveled there in the final few moments. I was trying to get that straightened out so we didn't have any play-by-play for the last couple of moments that we were on. It's a challenge every once in a while. The good news is that we got through the most of the dramatic part of the game and had a signal and had the broadcast. That's, I guess, the good news. How about the standings in the 3A North? How about we take a look at that? Coming into the game tonight, Monument Valley was at the top, and they're, of course, going to stay at the top. There's nothing standing in their way of winning the regular season in the 3A North. 12-0 after the win tonight. Monument Valley will have the number 1 seed, just as the girls will for Monument Valley going into the 3A North Region Tournament this Thursday. Starting on Thursday, both the boys and girls from Monument Valley should be receiving byes and not play their first game in the tournament until Friday in the second round. The Page Sand Devils have finished their regular season, and they have done so with a 9-3 record. Their last region game was on Saturday, where they got a win over Alchesay, and they got it in a big way, 75-49. They did finish up their season tonight at home against Chino Valley with a big win, 62-24 was the final for the Sand Devil boys. They finished second, so they get the number 2 seed for the region tournament. That means that Chinle on day 1, well, okay, the 7 teams in the region because Alchesay is included. I am not sure how they work out the tournament with a 7-team lineup. So I do know that Monument Valley will get the number 1 seed and Page will get the number 2 seed. When they will play their games, that's going to be a whole other scenario that we'll find out about as they release the bracket, which I expect to be coming out tomorrow, if it hasn't already been released. So that's kind of what that looks like. Chinle finished 3rd, Tuba City 4th, Window Rock in 5th. Alchesay got the 6th spot, and the number 7 team in the region is Ganado. They'll get the number 7 seed. That's how things finish in the 3A North region after tonight's Monument Valley win over Ganado. The final score tonight was 82-43. Along the way, Brandon Maijo had a big first quarter. He had 11 points at the end of the first quarter, hit another 3 in the second, hit another 3 in the third, and a couple more field goals. Finished with 21 points and really could have scored a whole lot more. But that was not what it was about tonight for Al Brandon or the Mustangs. But he did lead the scoring with 21 points. Jaden Redhouse had 12 points for Monument Valley. Sean Shorty off the bench with 11. How about a couple of threes for Sean in the first half? Again, 11 points for him. Roberto Flores had 10 points. Just about everybody from Monument Valley got involved in the scoring tonight. Kean Mann had 7 points in the game. Dorian Sullivan with 5. Sequoia Jacobs and Miles Yazzie had 4 points each for Monument Valley. 2 points in this one for Carrie Nash. 3 points for Coy Phillips. 4 points, I mentioned that already, for Sequoia Jacobs. And I believe that is all the scoring for Monument Valley. That's a lot of names, almost everybody on the roster. All but one guy got into the scoring tonight. Grant Paddock led the way for Ganado with 14 points. Alzayan Key had 10 points tonight. 5 points for Keyshawn Brown. 4 points for Jacob Yazzie. 4 more for Ethan Billy off the bench tonight. 2 points for Ewan Lau. And if I hadn't mentioned it, Bryant Smith had 4 points for Ganado, and that was all she wrote there for the Ganado Hornets in this one tonight. Well, we're standing by here courtside at Ganado, seeing if we're going to get an opportunity to speak to, the Sports Zone Radio player of the game. I think there's no question that you'd have to go with Al Brandon Baijo on that. He led the team in scoring, and he just had a big night. In limited action, did not get to see nearly the number of minutes that he's going to get in a big game, a close game. But with his 21 points and his hot hand from downtown, like that shot you're seeing on the replay there, Al Brandon Bijo would be the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game. But we're going to speak with Coy Phillips, pardon me on that, if we get the opportunity. Coy, one of the starters for this team. We'll see if he is able to join us out here before the Monument Valley Mustangs do get on the road for their trip home. So those of you who are hanging out, and we do have quite a number of people still with us in the broadcast, do stand by, as our final segment will be coming your way in just a moment from the Hornets Pavilion. We'll give you a wrap-up in a bit on our broadcast of Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Stand by, everybody.
Choice Broadband is now available to more homes on the Navajo Nation than ever before. Visit the Choice NTUA Wireless District office nearest you to get started, or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Ace Hardware of the White Mountains is always there, always ready to meet your cold weather needs. Keep your pathway clear with snow shovels and ice melt. Keep the kids entertained with a variety of snow sleds. Keep the family warm and toasty with bundles of firewood. Keep the grill or stove piping hot with propane at their Pine Top and Overgard stores. And keep the horses fed with alfalfa and Bermuda hay. The cold weather cannot stop the team at Ace Hardware, so visit them today. Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the AIA and the Arizona Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Choice Broadband is now available to more homes on the Navajo Nation than ever before. Visit the Choice NTUA Wireless District office nearest you to get started, or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
Hey, everybody, we are back. We are still live at Ganado's Hornets Pavilion. Welcome back in to our postgame wrap-up after a big victory for Monument Valley. They have knocked off Ganado 82-43. Monument Valley is going to be the number 1 seed for the boys and for the girls coming into the 3A North Region Tournament on Thursday. There's going to be a lot of action Thursday because with 7 teams in the region for both the boys and girls, a little different setup than when you normally get a 6-team region, and only 1 team gets a bye. That's the number 1 seed. So Monument Valley a bye, and, well, for both the boys and girls, they're going to get the byes. Nobody else gets a bye. That means there will be 3 games for the boys and 3 games for the girls coming up on Thursday at the Wildcat Den. Well, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around long enough for us to bring you a discussion with the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game. Let's do that. Well, the Player of the Game was Al Brandon Bijo. This guy right here contributed big. We're going to get him a T-shirt, too, because he joins us now to talk it over and find out what happened today for a victory for Monument Valley. Welcome back, everybody, to Ganado. Final score in tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball. Monument Valley 82, Ganado 43. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice Broadband, and time for us to speak with one of our players of the game tonight. In this one, that's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center and Coy Phillips, who on your screen, you saw him right there, set a nice screen for his teammate, Roberto Flores. Unfortunately, on the replay, Roberto got rejected at the end of it. But Coy still set a nice screen, and he did a lot of big man stuff tonight in a nice victory for Monument Valley over Ganado. Coy, congratulations on your team's win.
Thank you.
Well, Coy, can I ask you about finishing up the regular season now and the bounce-back win? Obviously a disappointment for you and the guys when you went to Holbrook just a few nights ago. But, coming back here to Ganado to get this chance to play before the region tournament, that had to be a nice way to get back in the rhythm for you and the guys.
Yeah, it was a good win coming off a loss.
Can I ask you about that for just a moment, the Holbrook game, and your thoughts on it's hard for anybody to go undefeated. It's hard for anybody to keep winning game after game after game on a long season, especially when you play a good team at their place like you did Holbrook. But did losing the game at Holbrook, did that do anything for your team as far as maybe solidifying where you're at, maybe helping you guys to stay a little grounded? I don't know. What was there any benefit? Sometimes coaches like their team to maybe lose a game. Was there any benefit in losing at Holbrook?
Yeah, there was benefit to losing because it tells us that we have more work to do.
It's a game that I'm sure you feel like you probably could have won, though, right? If you get a chance at them again.
Yeah. We'll definitely try our best.
Definitely, yeah. By the way, you're going to get this shirt right here. Let's see if that should fit you just fine, my man. How do you like that? You be okay with that? You gonna wear it with pride?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about the win tonight. Come back to this one here. Big win for you and the guys. And is this a good way to go into the region tournament? You don't have to play till Friday. You're going to get a bye. The only team in the region that does get a bye for the tournament. Talk about how important this win is for you and your guys as you get ready to go through the tournament starting on Thursday.
It's a good win because it gives us confidence and gives us more motivation to work hard all practice all week and just get ready for Friday.
I just felt like your team was clicking on all cylinders tonight. It almost felt like you couldn't do anything wrong out there. I don't know, what were your thoughts? At what level do you think the Mustangs are playing basketball right now, right in this moment? Is it as high a level as you played all season long? Is there more work to do? What are your thoughts?
We haven't had a game that we played at a high level. Not yet. We still need more work to do.
So you're telling me, after going whatever it was, 15-0, 17-0. I'm looking at the AIA's listing. It's hard to tell exactly how many games they're counting for you guys. But after all of those games and all of those wins, you're telling me there is still more and something in the tank left for this Monument Valley team. You can play even better.
Yeah, most definitely. We will.
We expect to see that at the region tournament, or are you saving that for the state tournament?
Both.
We're going to see a lot, right? We're going to see a lot. And please tell me you just like the hat and maybe the colors, but you're not really a San Francisco Giants fan.
Yeah, I just like the hat and the colors.
That's my boy right there. You like the Dodgers at all?
Nah, I don't like any.
You got a baseball team? You got a baseball team? No. You don't? Okay. Well, there's always room for you over here on the Dodger bandwagon, okay?
No doubt.
If you want to think about it. All right, my man. Congratulations. Big win for you and the guys tonight. Go enjoy this, okay?
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
You bet. Coy Phillips right there joins us to talk it over. Coy, one of our players of the game, and Brandon Bijo with 21 points in limited action, knocking threes down left and right, of course, was a big part of the victory tonight as well for Monument Valley. The Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. We want to congratulate the Mustangs for winning the 3A North Region regular season and gaining that first round bye in the region tournament coming up starting on Thursday in Chinle. Also stepping out, there you are, Coach. Going to get a chance to talk to the Victoria's head coach with the big victory tonight at Ganado. Let's see, Coach, where are you at here? Here we go. Try that on for size. We get to continue on from Ganado. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, everybody. Hey, everybody, we are live at Ganado High School tonight for the this broadcast of Northland Basketball, brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. And it's the final regular season game of the year from Monument Valley as they have knocked off Ganado. Final score here, 82-43. There go the lights. It's going to be kind of hard to see Coach Randolph Gilmore of Monument Valley, but we know we can hear you, Coach. Welcome in and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Nice bounce back for you?
Yeah, I guess.
Was it tough? Let's go back a game, because tonight, you know, there was never really any doubt. You took care of business. You did what you're supposed to do when number 3 is playing number 43. You guys came out and did that from the get-go. But if you go back a game, go back to the Holbrook game, was there a pretty significant level of disappointment in that outcome?
Yeah. We were short a player. Uziel didn't play because he got hurt. And, yeah, we had to have people to try to step up. But, yeah, that was the outcome. I mean, we learned from it. I think it was a good loss for us.
A good loss?
Yeah, we learned to know we need to continue to work.
You know, there's a lot of coaches that they would feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody wants to be undefeated, but undefeated has its own challenges, right?
Yeah.
When you get into the playoffs, if your belief isn't in the right place.
I feel like it's a good thing to be undefeated, but it's also a bad thing. Like, you feel like you're playing at your best, like there's nothing to fix. So I think the loss helped us. That showed us that there's still stuff for us we need to fix.
Talking with head coach Randolph Gilmore of Monument Valley, a win for the team here in this one tonight. I feel like I'm picking up that microphone. Maybe not. Just checking. I heard that whole tape come up. That's what I'm saying. It's possible it came here, but I feel like it was right there. One way or the other, everybody, it was a win for Monument Valley here over Ganado. Bounce back win for the team. Uziel didn't play either tonight, Coach, and I have to ask you how he's doing.
He's doing better. The trainer said he should be good for Friday and Saturday, but we'll see, because I don't want him to get hurt again, because the next game is like the most important one. And yeah.
You know, Coach, a game like this one here at Ganado, where you get out early and you have the big lead, it gives you an opportunity to play a lot of guys, get your bench involved, which you did tonight. I mean, everybody out there, plenty of time to share with the team. How important is it for you to get some of those games? Because if you played back-to-back quality opponents where you didn't get to go deep in your bench, didn't get to share those minutes, is this an important kind of game like that for you?
Yeah, I mean, we had to win because it's still part of our region and for points-wise. And, yeah, it was good for everybody because these upcoming games are going to be the challenging games, and some players may not be able to play because of the intensity. And this was some time for them to prove that they wanted some more playing time by doing what's expected of them on the court.
Coach Gilmore, the 3A North Region Tournament now, you get a bye, so that has to feel pretty good, has to help. One more day of rest.
Yeah.
And then the intensity of this tournament, your games, you're going to start playing on Friday. Are your guys ready for it? And what's the benefit of it? I mean, we love it. The fans love it. I think the teams love playing in the 3A North Region Tournament. It certainly seems like something that helps get your teams ready for the state playoffs in a way that maybe the rest of the state doesn't quite get to do. Are you excited about the tournament coming up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing, and it could be a bad thing, too, in case somebody does get hurt. But it does prepare us for state, and as of right now, it looks like we may be a top 8 seed, so we may not play till next Saturday. So we get a longer break and be able to scout who we may possibly play.
You put yourself in a pretty good position with the success that the team has had, Coach, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, want to get one real quick shot here and ask you about this, Coach. The Hawaii beanie that you're wearing. Did you go to school there?
Yeah, I was there for like 2 years.
Did you really? So you're a rainbow. Is it a fighting rainbow? What do we call it?
Rainbow Warriors.
Rainbow Warriors. That's it. That's it. And that's your squad.
That's why I kind of say like I'm a warrior, not a Tuba City warrior, but UH warrior. Yeah.
Do you get a hard time once in a while wearing the green like that? From your guys? From your friends? No. They let it slide.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Proud of you and happy for you. Congratulations. What a win for you and the guys.
Thank you.
And great job all season. Can't wait to see you this weekend, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We'll see them again, the Monument Valley Mustangs at the 3A North Region Tournament coming up this weekend, everybody. That'll be at the Wildcat Den. Coverage starts on Thursday right here at the Sports Zone and continues through Saturday with the championships. What a night for Monument Valley. Both the girls and the boys get wins. Both the girls and the boys will be receiving their first-round byes for the upcoming region basketball tournament. The state tournament is right around the corner. We'll have a lot of coverage coming up, by the way, from the North Region tournament starting on Thursday. Our final regular season broadcast will be Wednesday at Snowflake. It's Holbrook at Snowflake. What a game that is. That's for, I believe, the 3A East Region Championship. And we'll see how that game turns out. Each team in there, Snowflake and Holbrook, with their single region loss apiece. They go into that one. They'll go into that one with 7-1 records for the season, I do believe. Or is it that? Well, hold on a second. Don't jump ahead too quickly. Let's see. The Roadrunners. Oh, they will have one more game after that. Yeah, they'll play on Thursday. They're going to play the Payson Longhorns. And on Thursday, Snowflake will play Blue Ridge. So maybe it's not for the championship, although it's probably going to figure in greatly into the regular season 3A East Region Championship. Snowflake hosting Holbrook ought to be a great game. Both the boys and girls games ought to be awesome. And we'll have coverage for you starting at about 6 o'clock with Patrick Austin calling the play-by-play since I'm going to be out of town on Wednesday, everybody. Well, it's been too much fun here. I want to thank April Claremont, the athletic director, and all the great people at Ganado for the hospitality tonight. Thank you, folks, for spending more time with us here on our broadcast production of Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. Our producer is Derek Simmons. Our technical director tonight, Julio K. And on camera, helping us bring you this production tonight, Leonard Keone Jr. For the entire crew, I'm Floyd Simmons. Thanks for being with us, everybody. We'll see you again Wednesday night. Until then, be careful out there. God bless you. And we'll see you next time for more Northland Basketball. Until then, good night, everybody, from Ganado.
This has been Northland Basketball, an exclusive presentation of Sports Zone Radio. Listen online at SportsZone123.com and download the Sports Zone Radio app for your smartphone and listen wherever you go. Join us again for the next broadcast of Northland Basketball.